Hi, my name is Olivia Griffin. Today I'll be teaching you about electronic configuration and orbital diagrams. Orbital diagrams and electronic configurations are two different things. You need to remember that. Orbital diagrams is the drawing of it, where electronic configuration is just, I guess I can tell you why first. Each element has different sizes, different shape, different energy levels, so we use electronic configuration to figure out the different shapes and sizes and energy level of each element. This is what an electron configuration looks like. Now, looking at this chart, it may be a little confusing. Now, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is the size of the orbital. Now, the S, P, D, and F are the shapes of the orbital. Every shape has so many orbitals. Now, in the S, you have one orbital. So it's one type of shape. That's it. In the P, you have 3 orbitals. It's 3 different kinds of shapes. In the D, you have 5 different orbitals. 5 different kinds of shape. And in F, it's the same thing, but it has 7. Now, in each orbital, you can only have 2 electrons. This is electron configuration, and as you can see, as you go down, the element gets either bigger, the size changes, the shape changes, the energy level changes. Now, we're going to start with argon. Now, if you look back at your table, we start with the 1s. Every orbital has 2 electrons. Now, keep going. 2s, s has 2. Now you move to 2p. P, I told you, has 3 orbitals. Now 3 orbitals, every orbital has 2 electrons, so that equals 6 electrons. So P has 6 electrons. Keep going. 3s, s has 2 electrons, has 1 orbital. And we end in 3p6. 3p6. This whole entire thing is argon's electronic configuration. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. This is argon's. We're going to try sulfur. Now, sulfur doesn't quite fill this 6 in, right? So, let's try. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, and sulfur would be the 4th element. So we're doing 3p4. Now with orbital diagram, we're going to go back to argon. Remember, we said argon was 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, and 3p6. Now orbital diagrams is drawing it. So put a line, 1s. Now with s, we said we had 2 electrons, right? So 1 arrow going up and 1 arrow going down. Try 2s. 2s. 1 arrow going up, 2 arrows going down. Now with p, because we said we have 3 different orbitals, you have to put 3 different lines, right? 2p, 2p, and 2p. Now, you have to go and fill each one before you go back and fill the other. Then you continue. 3s has 1 arrow up, 1 arrow down, and 3p, 3p, 3p. Remember, fill in all of them, then you go back and fill the others. This is the orbital diagram for argon. Now, I remember telling you guys earlier that I had a cheat sheet for you. Instead of memorizing that plain old looking thing, you can memorize this. This is way easier to remember. All you have to do, remember, is the energy levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 going down. and this is the S. These would be the D shape, and these would be the P shape. Now, it's way easier to figure out what silicone is over here. You go down to energy level 3, you go across all the way to P, and silicone would be 1 and 2. 3p2. Now, the electronic configuration of silicone is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, and 3p2. That's silicone. That's way easier. And now you can figure out the orbital diagrams just by drawing it out, and you're done.